All right. Now this one goes hand in hand with what you were saying about saving. Create a vacation fund. Everybody needs to get away sometimes, whether it be someplace the next town over, completely different state. Save up for your vacations. And the reason why is because they say that you have to be able to have goals. And this is a good goal because vacations create memories. Memories are the things that we should strive for, not things. Things fade, memories. Um, and when you go on vacations, you see new things, you experience stuff. It's a beautiful thing. And if you have kids like we do, you want to take your kids somewhere nice. It's cool.
Man, where are you getting this weak ass shit from?
This ain't weak. Are you telling me you don't want to take the girls someplace nice?
You know, say vacate. The world isn't set up like that. Yeah, we all take a vacation when we can, but if you're starting over and you're trying to rebuild this and the third, you're not gonna be able to do that for a year or two.
Now, keep in mind, this whole article isn't for people trying to rebuild. This is for everybody across the board. So, like I said at the beginning, one thing may not work for you, may work for somebody else.
Okay, but as the world is going right now, with people losing jobs and shit, everybody's starting over. That whole vacation shit, yeah, maybe a staycation, you stay your ass at home, but realistically, I guarantee you, all these motherfuckers that's traveling right now, ask how many of them really could take that trip. I guarantee you barely get a third of the people that really could take it. Everybody else is doing it just because they're like, man, fuck them bills. I need to go to Florida. Fuck them bills. I need to go to Jamaica. That benefits nothing because all you're doing is digging yourself in a hole. I'd love to fucking go somewhere right now, but I can't. If I
No,
could,
no,
I'd sit there
this
with
is
it.
about being financially able, then save up for a
But see,
vacation.
that's the thing
Uh,
though. A lot of people aren't going to be financially able for a while. So
they
to
may
say
not be,
that a goal for like a year from now, whatever, or 6 months from now, that's not plausible at all. If
but they
anything,
didn't say do it right now. They said save up for it. So you
but
might be saving in 1 or 2 years for a
they're
vacation.
not putting a premise around it to where they're letting people know you may not be able to go tomorrow. You know how people look at me like I'm not living life because I ain't went nowhere. I'm like, the mountains I've had to go over to get to where I am, I'm proud of myself. And I didn't make vacation a priority because I need to get over that hill. Like now, I need to get over this hill. Let me get over a
And
couple
I do
more.
feel you. I mean, that's your particular situation.
Yeah,
Mine is
for me,
different
yes.
because
But I'm
I
saying,
want to take my kid on vacation. He's never been to Disneyland. It would tickle me pink to be able to finally take him to California or Florida, probably California, to Disneyland, Disney World, whichever, it don't matter. Let him have a good time like we did when we were kids. Now, financially, that's not holding me back. The pandemic is, and that's a whole different story.
yeah. I mean, and listen, I get that, but the thing is, when they put these things out there, they don't preface it for real everyday life. Like, I would love to look at my girl, but hey, how we went to Minnesota, we about to go wrong, do this or whatever. But it doesn't work like that. And
True.
they need to start putting this shit in feasible references to where it shows how the real world operates, how the real world works, to where motherfuckers can see what's really going on. I mean, because I don't want people thinking, oh, he's anti-trip, this, that, and third, because I'm not. I love to take a trip, but I have to take a fine, smart, feasible trip. Because my whole thing is, like I say all the time, I was saying this when I was married, when I first heard this. If you take a trip and you got to watch what you spend, it's not a trip at all. You should be able to go and you got your stack that you can spend and it don't matter. Because
That
otherwise,
that right there, you hit it right on the head. If you now, I'm all about vacations. If you can do it, do it. But like Kevin said, if you worried about overspending on your vacation, you worried about spending money at all, it's not really a vacation, is it?
yeah, it's the equivalent of you at the strip club and everybody balling out and you got $20 in your pocket, but you need to look like 200.
You got to pick and choose who you give that to.
Exactly. And then you go nicely pick up some ones off the floor and act like they're yours. I ain't got time for that. it's like it's another thing. It's like us being, or you being married, but us having kids or whatever. You take your child, if you take both your sons with the wife, you're on a trip. When you go just you and your wife, you're on vacation. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
But
you notice how when I use my example, I prefaced it with, he's never been to Disneyland. I'd like to take him. Because if it
yeah,
was just me and her, we ain't going to Disneyland.
yeah, without a doubt. And so the thing is, when you do this aspect of a trip or whatever, if I'm like, shit, this money I expect didn't come through, we still go, and you willing and dealing, but your significant other don't know, then you gotta tell them, hey, we came here with like 250, we got $30 left. And you still got a day and a half to go. How you gonna survive?
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So bro, that's what happened to me. Cause you've been in my house. When we bought the house, we moved in. We got tickets to the On the Run tour when it first happened. Because the missus loved Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm like, hey, if I can make it happen, let's make it happen. That's another thing. This is where credit cards are bad. You didn't have the money for the tickets. Throw that shit on the credit card. We go get these tickets.
Plastic fantastic.
Exactly. Got seats to where Arrowhead got the gold level seats or whatever.
Yeah.
We spent about $150 on 2 tickets for their version of the gold level seats in Soldier Field. I told her, I said, boy, I know people who own NFL tickets that are pissed right now because these seats we paid about $50-$60 for. During the season, I guarantee these seats go for $200 a seat. We had the angle perfect and to see everything beautifully. Hotel room, put that on the card, but we'll pay for it when we get there. Drove, that's not the Ultima. Drove the Ultima, didn't get a rental. Drove the Ultima.
So you
Had
got to worry
about
about gas.
but use that to buy a refrigerator versus plane tickets. Because since it was me and the family, I couldn't get away with just, hey, we're gonna go ahead and just use these igloos until we find the fridge we like. That shit ain't gonna work. That's some bachelor shit we could do.
Right.
Like my mom's ex-boyfriend, to this day, he used the step above a mini fridge. He didn't have once his son left, he got rid of the big fridge and cut down to the little one for his electric bill. He was like, I don't eat like him. I don't need all that food. I was like, that is smart as hell. Never would have thought about that. That's how he got down. So we just moved out the townhouse. I'm thinking they sent back our deposit money. We was getting back like $700. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking we got that as deposit. We get there, we go eat, drink, we went the day of the concert. We was there Thursday through Sunday. We got all this shit going on. Then I get told like Saturday, hey, we need to slow up. We only got this and this. And I'm like, what do you mean we only got this and this? I had to put in the call to my cousin. Thankfully, she wired us about $250. Which we didn't need all that, but she wanted to make sure we was good. And then we was good, the rest of the trip, whatever. But you just, what I'm saying? Like, if I can't go and enjoy myself and I got to be shoots and ladders with my money, why go?
Right.
I don't need that headache. I don't need that. But yeah, bro, that took from a grand trip to just man, I can't believe this. And then when I go in there, oh, I'm so sorry. But you don't want to hear that shit because you already irritated or whatever. You just like, man, whatever, just don't do it again. But in your head, you're like, I can't believe this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
Boy, that was the time. I tell you, that 8-hour drive coming back from Chicago was the quietest 8-hour drive I think I had ever had.
You went through St. Louis to get back?
I want to say yeah, I believe so. I
So
know
you had a long, quiet drive then.
Yeah. It was windy as fuck too. That drive wasn't no fun.
Oh yeah, I didn't been to Chicago, and they call it the Windy City. It's aptly, appropriately named.